Hello everyone, how's it going, and welcome back to the magical land of Morrowind. Yes, I do sound terrible. Yes, I've been very sick for the past few days. Really, this is the first day where I'm starting to actually feel better, but I still don't feel anywhere near 100%. Still coughing and sneezing and stuff like that, but nowhere near as bad as it was. So, do forgive the voice. I do apologize. Hopefully next video I will sound normal, or at least very close to it. Well, you know, normal for me. You may have noticed last episode we finished one part of the slave quest for Sun and Shadow, and then she was standing there and clearly had another one. When I loaded in the game, she wasn't there anymore, and if you look at the map, it says that we haven't done the main quest for Sadrith Morrow, which is why it's blacked out, not whited out, if that's even a term. Help the Argonian slave Sun and Shadow gain her freedom, so clearly she's moved somewhere else. I can only assume it's maybe her house, so I am gonna search her. Is that her? What is this? This is Ioki. Maybe we can... Sure, let's talk to Ioki.
Hist bless you, my friend. Sun in Shadow's tail quivers with joy, and her heart leaps over the moons. I have never seen her so happy. At last, she can roam free and read her books in peace. I erect the spine of gratitude.
Excuse me? That's funny. Alright. It's not the... I mean, I've erected in gratitude myself as well. Still gardening, eh?
Yes, I garden like a caterpillar, one leaf at a time. Even so, I accomplish more in one day than these dark elves do in a week. But my words wander.
You racist bastard.
I bring news from my heart. She wishes to see you in her new dwelling place.
Are the Dark Elves the Mexicans? Is that what we're getting at here? Is she working on the plan to free you? See, I could say that because I'm a Dark Elf in the game. Obviously not in real life.
Indirectly. My Sun in Shadow leaves nothing to chance. She must climb to a higher branch on the Telvanni tree, one she calls Retainer. Once she claims this title, she will set me free. So I plant myself like a sapling and wait.
I don't think she's gonna free him. I think she's using him. I said that last time. I'll pay her a visit where I can, or when I can. Oh, don't know where she is. Let's mark up the quest. Raising to Retainer. Apparently she's over here. Alright, let's go. Alright, we have arrived at her hobbit hole. Oh my god, you scared the crap out of me. That dude's dog is in the door. What a freak. But yeah, I mean, again, I apologize. I know my voice sounds like absolute shit. I can hear it when I'm talking, believe me. And, you know, normally I wouldn't record when I sound like this. However, I didn't want it to be, you know, like a full week or anything like that before I'd made another episode since the last one. So, you know, I'm gonna suck it up. Just like I did yesterday when I recorded Fable, which is going up today, which will be yesterday for you when this goes up. So, yes, basically, hopefully by next episode I'll sound normal again for me. I do apologize, though. I know I sound like shit.
Welcome, Sarah. Sorry about the mess. Believe it or not, this place feels like a palace compared to my old slave quarters. With any luck, I won't stay here long. I've hatched a plan that might catapult me to the rank of House Retainer.
Do you get it? Hatched? Because she's a lizard and they have eggs which hatch. So what's the plan, monkey man?
I'm glad you asked. Retrieving scrolls and relics, gathering up roots and mushrooms. That's what the Magisters expect from hirelings. Trust me when I say nothing stunts advancement like doing the expected.
So how do you plan to defy their expectations?
Real estate. Surprised?
Yes.
Good. Master Firith's been making secret inquiries, looking for land near Voss. Ioki knows a farmer who may be willing to sell his plot. If I purchase the deed and give it to Firith, he might sponsor my next promotion.
So that's how you say that, huh? Firith. Okay, I'll look into it.
I know I could count on you. Here's the gold. I'll not pay a drake more than what's in that pouch. Mostly because I don't have a drake more than what's in that pouch.
Touché.
Ioki can provide more details. Or you can just ask around Voss yourself.
So how's life as a free woman? Lizard thing.
Fantastic. I bought new clothes, see? And no more sharing a room with
I know,
8
look at
other
that
people.
cleavage.
This space belongs to me.
Ugh.
It's mine. Best of all, I can stop hiding. I don't have to tuck my tomes under blankets or hide scrolls in my bodice. I can just be.
What is a bodice? I don't know. As a hireling, do you still work for the Magisters?
Of course. Everyone works for the Magisters in one way or another. Hirelings occupy the lowest rung on the ladder. Aside from slaves, of course. But we can earn a wage and study in peace. We can even refuse a task if we wish. It's remarkable.
You seem fairly independent even before you were made a hireling.
I enjoyed more freedom than most, it's true. Most of the Marshborn slaves hated me for it. Called me Smokescale, Elfheart, and much, much worse.
Whorebag.
But that's all behind me now. I won.
What do you mean you won?
I harnessed my ambition, served my masters with loyalty and discretion, and earned my freedom. They whine like belly-sick wars and rot in chains. It doesn't get any clearer than that.
So how goes the plan to free Ioki? Yes. How goes that?
I told you before, these things take time. I can't simply buy him because hirelings aren't allowed to own slaves, and I can't just set him free without jeopardizing my position in the house. This requires patience and an overabundance of caution.
I really don't trust her. Oh, by the way, Kaiser did point out in the comments, I think some other people may have mentioned it, and I did know this, but I completely forgot. So most Argonians, maybe even all of them, I don't think all of them, but most are raised as shadow scales, which, you know, basically it's almost like they worship Sithis, is the long story short version of that. So that's why he said, you know, like, praise Sithis, or whatever he said about Sithis. So it doesn't necessarily mean he's in the Dark Brotherhood, but Shadow Scales do have an association with the Dark Brotherhood, I believe. I think it's complicated. But yeah, there's a whole thing like that in Oblivion. I remember there's an Argonian dude, or maybe a chick, I can't remember. I think a dude and a girl in Oblivion in the Dark Brotherhood, and they both say that they were Shadow Scales, raised from birth, and sort of, you know, adopted into the Dark Brotherhood, and, you know, Sithis, blah blah blah. Anyway, who owns him currently?
Archmagister Ortheri. None of the other Magisters would have him. Too many escape attempts. Then there's the matter of magical aptitude. The Telvanni abhor hissed magic, and make him wear suppression manacles all the time. Even when he sleeps.
If you removed the manacles, could he use his magic to escape?
Doubtful. Hissed magic doesn't operate by the same rules as Telvanni spellcraft. I think that's why the Magisters hate it so much. I can't say for certain, but I doubt there's anything in Ioki's repertoire that could get him out of Sadrith Mora.
So why does Master Firuth, I forget how you said it. Why does Master Dave, I can't even say Dave, want his land near Voss?
From what I gather, he wants to build a new tower there. I've no idea why. Mistress Dratha essentially owns Voss, and I can tell you she does not welcome intruders. If I was mad enough to antagonize one of the Magisters, it would not be Dratha.
If that's the case, are you sure you should be helping him?
I only need him to survive long enough to sponsor me. He won't break ground on his tower anytime soon. Plus, there's a rumor that Dratha suffers from some mysterious illness. It could be Firith's doing. You never can tell with the Telvanni.
I suffer from a mysterious illness too. It's called a cold. Specifically, a really bad cold in the head. What they call a head cold, which is why I sound like crap. Find someone willing to sell land near Voss. Alright, well at least we got a... Ooh, what's that? Well, that's the gateway in, my god. That is apparently Tel Naga. Don't know why it looks like that. So where are we going? Apparently over yonder. Alright, well, for the most part I'm probably going to cut out this trip, and I will see you when we arrive, or if something happens. You know the drill. Apparently we've arrived. That
So
legitimately
much to
took about
do.
20 seconds. For some reason, I thought that was going to take way longer. What the hell are these things? Are they eggs? I don't know what I'm looking at. Hello, buddy. Oh, it's Ioki.
Greetings. We must speak quickly. The overseers grow nosy and suspicious.
Sun and Shadow said you may know a farmer near Voss who's willing to sell their land. I even sound ridiculous whispering.
I do. Otheri banished me to those farms for a time. I spent 30 days in the dry box and heard many things. A salt rice farmer named Barris Rendo grumbled like a sick crocodile. His wife called Voss a backwater sty. He would sell. Why do you ask?
I'm assuming this dry box is basically solitary confinement. I don't know. Sun and Shadow gave me gold to purchase some land for her, but I'm gonna spend it on hookers and blow. Do you know any?
She gave you gold? I thought... My heart told me that she gathered coin to purchase my freedom. She probably seeks to parlay this into an even greater sum. I trust her judgment, even if I do not fully understand it. Good luck, my friend.
I'm just saying, I called it. Didn't I call it ages ago that we couldn't trust this bitch and that she had no desire to set you free? You know what would be a really cool plot twist? If she not only didn't set him free, but if she actually just purchased him as her own slave. How fucked up would that be? And then she's like... And then he's like, oh, you're gonna set me free now? And she's like, nah, go clean the kitchen, bitch. That would be amazing. Okay, so... Talk to Barris Rendo. Where is Barris Rendo? You know, there's a marker on the map. Get out of here. Wait. Oh god, I zoomed out way too much. Hang on. What? Okay. Over there, apparently. Man, he's in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. Oh, you bastard. By the way, we have this side quest here that we've had forever. This one, a friend in need. No, not that. It's, what bloody quest is it? Hang on. It is this one. Canthian is willing to give me some property if I help resolve a personal matter. Bulag Idolus fled with the property's deed and key. I should search for her at the Polk in Vardenfell. I would like a house. So I'm assuming this is what we get, since it specifically said property. So we're going to hit that up along the way. That seems a smart thing to do. So yeah, so I'm going to go over there, travel to there, and then go along the path. So, you know the drill. Ah, Jesus Christ! Holy shit! That actually scared the living crap out of me. Okay. Wow. Yeah, so I found a book there, and yeah, I wasn't even really going to show you, because I was like, well, it's really not that important. And then that dude jumped attacked me from behind, scared the crap out of me. We're basically here now, so I guess I'll bring you in at this point. Yeah, I found another book on a path. If I remember, I'll show you where that was, but, yeah, I don't think it's that important. I suppose most of you probably couldn't give a shit about the books, just like I kind of can't. I'm only really clicking on them because, you know, you get EXP for doing so, but I did go through the pages of the other one, so I suppose if I remember to when I'm editing, I'll probably flick through that on camera, just so that you can read it if you do have any interest in that. There might be like 1 or 2 people out there that actually want to read the books. I imagine the vast majority of people do not give a shit. Polk Delve Open, alright. Sure. In the Grayslands, bandits are uncommon near the coast where there are plenty of Telvanni guards to the west toward the slopes of Red Mountain in the region. I don't know what the rest of that said. Alright, fantastic. So is this a dungeon? Or like what? Yeah, it's totally a dungeon. Bandit what now? Strong arm. You're a bandit strong arm. Yes, you are, champ. Yes, you are. Who's your little bandit strong arm? Yes, you are. You're so strong. Look at you, big, strong bandit. Alright. You ain't nothing. You ain't nothing. Ow. Yeah. There we go. Oh! I'm just gonna dunk the crap out of you. You got nothing on me, my friend. You got nothing. You got nothing. What the hell? Oh, he's still alive. Oh, no, he's not. Okay, that's a totally different one. I was gonna say, it doesn't make any sense. And hey, our medium armor went up. Look at that score, it's got green eyes. What a badass. I just heard someone talking. Nice to see you. Okay, need to get out of that shit. There's a lot of people here suddenly. Let's get rid of... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, let's get rid of the mage. It's actually totally a player. Probably for the best, to be honest. Oh, hey, we got a skill point. We should probably use them, but let's not do it in the middle of all of these enemies.
Hold a moment. I don't want any trouble.
Well, you get trouble. But hang on, because I got skill points to use. Okay, we have 2 skill points. Alright, so let's have a look-see here, shall we? What do we want to get? Go blimey, go blimey. We could get Secluded Grove, instantly swell a healing forest around you. Blah, 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 blah. I mean, it's like an alt, so I don't know how much use that is. Apparently I have this. I do? When the bloody hell did I? So that replaces the bear. Do I still keep the bear? Yeah, the bear's over... Is that my bear? No, it's not my bear. Okay, so does that mean if I have the bear, I can't have... this? Probably? Hang on. Alright, so if I press control... take time. Alright, bear is there. So if I now equip... don't go running off. If I now equip this, does it get rid of... yeah, it does. It sucks, man. Alright, well, so now we'll stick the bear on. We'll worry about that later. So, what do we want to get? Oh. Don't know. We're using one hand and shield. What are these? Oh, man, hang on. Let me have a look at these and I'll bring it back in. It's going to take me a bit to decide. Okay, honestly, none of the new things are all that appealing to me, so for now, let's just upgrade some of what we already have. So, new effect costs stamina and scales off of weapon damage and max stamina. Weird. New effect deals more damage against distance. Sure, let's get this one. So, that will just make it more powerful, I guess. And let's also upgrade, I guess... let's upgrade this one. No, not this one. Let's upgrade this one. And have it hit up to 2 additional targets near the enemy. Yeah. So, basically... it's piercing now, kind of, or more like an AoE, but, you know, details. Alright, stand over here to make sure we don't get attacked. Ahoy!
Let's not do anything hasty. The only knife on me is duller than a Breton stable boy. I use it to butter my bread. The knife, not the... Look, what do you want?
Are you Bulag Idolus?
I am. And it seems I wasted gold buying protection from these idiots. What are you, some sort of bounty hunter? Competition looking to end my operation?
Yes, I'm Dog the Bounty Hunter. 'Cause I'm the dog, the big bad dog. I'm gonna hunt you down. It would be a lot better without the nose problem. By the way, I love that they do that in every single fucking Elder Scrolls game. You see the name, it says Bulag Idolus is who you're talking to, and then you're like, hey, are you Bulag Idolus? And they're like, maybe, who's asking? It's like, I know what your name is, bitch. Canthion sent me to recover his deed and his key, and if you don't give it to me, I'll break your kneecaps. I ain't sexist. I'll break your kneecaps, whether you're a woman or not.
You're here to repossess that hole in the wall? I only stole the deed so that arsewig Canthion couldn't send the guard after me. Its only use to me now is for wiping. So, how does this work? I hand it over and you forget I was here?
No. I'll strip it off your corpse. Bitch. Alright, we got it. So we gotta go back to Canthion. Yes, I know that was a bad guy thing to do. It's kind of fun. I like being the bad guy. So we can recall to a way shrine. How much money do we have? It costs 71. We have... oh, almost 1.3 grand. Not too bad. However, we should probably do this quest before we go back. So let's mark that off. And I will see you outside of the bloody dungeon when we run into something else. Yeah, I got dunked on. You know what? Let's bring our bear back. Look for the bare necessities of Mother Nature's recipes. Forget about your worries and your strife. I don't know the way out of this place. Do. I couldn't be more lost right now. Yeah, man. And whether you're a paw or a prickly pear, something, then next time beware. And all the birds and all the bees, and make some honey just for me. And you something, and something, and something, and something. Yeah, it's been a while since I gave a shit about the Jungle Book. I was gonna say saw the Jungle Book, but technically I watched the live action one. My review of that. I know I basically just said I was gonna cut out like the trip and everything, and here I am. You're still here, and I'm talking. Basically, I don't know. I'm just gonna keep going. But yeah, I saw the live action one not that long ago because you know it's fairly new-ish, isn't it? Really. Control. Yeah, get him, bear buddy. Get him. It's more than I can bear. My review of the live-action one is, it was alright. I expected it to be very, very bad. You know, because how often do you see something that's, you know, a live-action version of, you know, what was previously animated, and it isn't just cringeworthy as shit? It doesn't really happen. And I'm not gonna say there weren't any cringy parts. There was a little bit here and there. There's a lot of dudes, like, what the Christ. There's a little bit here and there, but it wasn't too bad. But yeah, for the most part, it was pretty good. But really, the way I would describe it is, it didn't really seem to serve that much of a purpose. Because basically, it was just the movie. Like, it was basically pretty much. Okay, put it this way. Let me phrase this properly. Pretty much every single song that was in the original is in the live action. And for the most part, everything that happens in the original is in the live action. So, I kind of didn't really see the point of it. It's like, you might as well just watch the original, I guess. I don't know, it just didn't really do anything new. Like I say, all the songs were there, and it was word for word. They were all like, oh man, I'm never really a fan of singing. Okay, let me phrase this, because I know you're going to be confused, because I just sung, like, pretty much all the lyrics to the Bare Necessities, but that was more for a joke than anything. But, I've never really been a huge fan of live-action singing. At least in movies and stuff like that. Like, singing, everyone likes music, right? That's not what I'm saying. I mean, basically sort of musical things, where suddenly, you know, people will start breaking out into song. Like, it's always really bothered me, because, you know, like, someone's life will be in danger, and then they'll sing about how their life's in danger, and it really takes me out of it. I'm like, I don't feel like your life's in danger anymore, bitch, because you're singing. It's weird. So, I don't know, like, they do that, and I watched Moana a couple of days ago. You know, the one where The Rock is that big Samoan dude? I mean, he is a big Samoan dude in real life, but where he's like a big fat Samoan dude. You know the one I'm talking about. So I watched Moana the other day, and, like, pretty good movie, but god damn, man, like, you put, there was so much singing in that movie. Like, it just got annoying. Like, it really did. Like, I don't even mind. Put it this way, there had to have been easily a dozen, and it was, you know, about an hour and a half long. Had to have been at least a dozen songs in that movie, at least. That's too fucking many, man. It's too many. How do I get out of this place? It's just unnecessary. So, yeah, I don't know, it takes me out of the moment when people suddenly break out into song constantly. I do not know how to leave. So yeah, that bothered me. Same with the live-action version of The Jungle Book. It was too much singing, and it was all the same songs that were in the original, so I was like, kind of, what's the point, really? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, man. Anyway, so, I've rambled long enough. I will, oh, hey, we're outside. Fantastic. I will bring you in. No, we're not outside. Oh, god damn it, how do I leave this place? I'll bring you in when I find something. Okay, I'm going to bring you in here. I'm only just outside the dungeon. You can see it's down there. That's where we were. There is, what seems to be another world boss here called, well, the area is called Dubdil Allah Tower. So, let's go check it out, because the last two times we found, like, a skull and crossbones like this. Well, it's more like swords, but whatever. Last time we found these areas, there was a world boss inside, so if I can ever figure out how to actually get inside it, that would be nice. Probably this way. But yeah, let's go check it out. I never really also finished my thoughts that I was getting at with the live action.
Let us begin, shall we?
The crest.
This is it! I've succeeded where all others have failed. I need more power. More power.
Oh, this is cool.
Keep it up. We're on the right track. This will change everything. We've done it. I feel the connection. No, it can't be. Run! Run now!
Yeah, he's going to become a boss, isn't he? And I'm the only fucker here. Oh, this is bad.
You there! Help! Destroy those danger before it's too late!
Dude, my HP! Whoa! 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 We should not be here. Holy shit, we can't do that alone. I mean, not yet, anyway. Fucking Christ. No. No, no, no. This is really bad. That was cool, and I will come back to that at some point when we can, but right now,
keep killing them!
The
destabilized Daedric essence will reverse the energy flow.
I don't know if I can, man. I don't know if I can. Let's go, let's go. Shit, there's one right here. Maybe we can separate them? Nah, he's gonna... Yeah, he's gonna reset. Shit. Let's go have a quick look and just see if anyone's over here now that we've aggroed the boss. No, I don't think there is. Yeah, there's no players here. You saw what happened to me. We're not gonna be able to take them. You kidding me? Though I'm an idiot, so I just attacked them. Oh, Jesus. Alright, so... hopefully I've separated them. No, I haven't. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, yeah, shit, this is not good. Ooh, there's a guy here. Ooh, I don't think that's enough. Okay, people are actually arriving. Maybe we stand a chance now. Holy crap, dude. So anyway, let me try and make the point I was saying. So, basically, just... you know, I was making the point, and I think I got close enough to it, but just to sort of put a nice little bow on it. The point I'm making is that the live-action version of the Jungle Book is fine. It is serviceable. There's nothing wrong with it. But if you've seen the original, it's basically the original, but not animated. So, I kind of didn't really see the point in its existence, frankly. Like, it's not bad, but, like, I don't know, like, to me, if you're gonna remake something, do something different. Don't just straight up remake it.
Presence is coming through. Be prepared.
Oh, are you shitting me? Oh, Jesus. I need to reserve my mana, which is what I'm trying to do here. Really, really trying to reserve my mana. And then, I'm gonna use some mana, because it was a big group. Like...
that creature's using my power as an anchor!
I know they are, yes. It's very obvious. This is why you're flying inside a bloody deadly portal of death. I think I'm attacking a bloody... holy shit, you're huge. Why are you attacking me? Get the hell out of here. No, no, no. You don't get to attack me, sir.
We must stop this process!
See, there's nothing wrong with it. I just didn't really see why they made it. Kind of, I guess. Like, you did the same thing in the original. I don't know. That's weird to me, man. Alright, so the boss seems to be aggroed now. I was the one that aggroed it, and now at least people have showed up to help me, which is nice. It's weird.
These energies consume me!
Maybe this... I don't know, like... you notice that the way it happened last time? I was the one that aggroed that boss. I may have even been the one that aggroed... I think I was... well, maybe I wasn't the one that aggroed the first boss. It was kind of like me and another dude just happened to be there. This dude's kicking the shit out of me. Why am I being attacked so much? Holy crap, dude, I'm about to die. I got no mana. No mana.
Don't worry about freeing me!
That was close. Alright, we need to kind of take a second here. Maybe it's my bear? Because bear's constantly attacking him? The bear's doing damage, so he's aggroing on me. Maybe it's something like that? I do not know. But yes. You get the point. If you're going to remake something, in my eyes, you should do something different to the original. Which is why I like what they've done here, to bring it on topic, which is why I like what they've done here with the Morrowind expansion to Elder Scrolls Online. They haven't just straight up remade the same game. They've changed some things, you know, not all the, for example, Vivek isn't completely built yet, stuff like that. There's some areas that, you know, obviously got destroyed before Morrowind existed, and there's some areas that were obviously built after this, before Morrowind existed. I'm talking about Morrowind the game. Yeah, I don't know, man, like, I like that, you know, there's all new quests here, and for the most part new characters, but there's enough throwbacks and references and stuff like that. Like, obviously, it's different if you're remaking the Jungle Book, so it still has to be the Jungle Book, but at least throw some new songs in or something like that, because again, I'm not a huge fan of bloody songs constantly, but if you're gonna do them, at least make them different. I mean, keep the band necessities, because, you know, everyone likes the band. That's a badass song. Did we do it? Are we the greatest of all time?
The creature's death caused a change to the rift!
You shitting me?
Someone must disrupt the rift, even if it means my life. Yes, exactly! Keep going!
I don't know what's going on. I'm holding... I clicked it, and then I let it go. It seems to be working.
I'm only alive because of your deeds. Thank you for stopping my foolish mistake.
Dude, that was badass. That was super cool.
Leave me. I must recover my strength. Where did I go wrong? Perhaps if I look at my calculations once more.
I saw someone go in that door just now. I swear I did. And yeah, it's chained up. What do we get from this? Like, obviously we got XP. Do we not get, like, a drop or anything? Maybe it's from the body that was over here. Because the big guy fell down. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's make sure we get our drop. 4 gold. It's always, like, 4 frigging gold. Those are some good pauldrons, though. And a War Maiden's chest piece, which has... You know what? Just take them all for now. Of course we don't have space. Son of a bitch. Alright, give me a second. I don't know if this body will disappear, so I need to be quick about this. Let's just destroy you. Excuse me. Miscellaneous. So to a mushroom for gold. Get rid of you. And we'll get rid of the Daedra husks, because they're also worth jack shit. Alright, just loot this stuff. Alright, beautiful. So, let's check out the robe we got first of all. So it's part of a set. Part of the War Maiden set. Okay, cool. Sure, what does it do? At 781 magicka. Let's wear it for now, because I want to see what it looks like. Decent. Not too bad, not too bad. So what about the... Whoa! What about the pauldrons that we got? So the ones we currently have give us more XP. These ones actually sell for a decent amount, but they are pretty good defensively. What do they look like? Kind of like the way the other ones look. I think, honestly, just because of the extra XP, we should keep the other ones on for now, but I can understand the argument there. Like, maybe that's not a good idea. Yeah, I also feel like this is better, so... What does this sell for? Only 24. Since it's a set item, we'll probably just put it in the bank. We also have a Robe of Ambition. Where the crest did I get that from? I have no idea. Not bad looking, not bad. Alright, so what does this do? More magicka. Increases armor enchantment effect. Alright, sure, we'll keep the Curious on. I think this is the best thing we have. Alright, so we didn't get anything too incredible from that, but it was a cool fight. I enjoyed that. I thought that was a lot more interesting than the second boss that we did that just seemed to drag on forever. And we had quite a few people, even for the second fight. First one took only about 3 minutes, I think. It was just me and one other guy, so... Obviously, that one was the toughest one. Like, you saw what those Daedra were doing to me. I mean, I wasn't alone at the time, but I was getting absolutely ripped to shreds. It was kind of insane. So anyway, I think I made my point finally about, you know, if you're going to remake something, do it a bit different. Speaking of which, for those that haven't heard, I'm sure most of you have. Where did my horse go? That was weird. They are apparently remaking Shadow of the Colossus. They showed some footage of it at E3. Now, from what I saw, looks almost exactly like Shadow of the Colossus, but prettier. Now that's nice and all. Oh, there's a waste shrine over here. Let's go grab that. Excuse me. Now that's nice and all, but... Same way with that. If you're gonna remake Shadow of the Colossus, don't just remake the exact same game but prettier. I can understand the benefit of that, but I don't think that's necessary. There's another quest here, apparently. It really doesn't feel necessary to me. So let's try and remember there's a quest here so we can come back for it, because I'm not gonna grab it right now, because I'll end up getting lost.
One more day that is
Voss. I remember Voss. Cool. So what I'm hoping they do, for a start, fix the controls. I love Shadow of the Colossus, but the controls fucking suck. Like, they do. They really do. Fix the controls, and apparently I think there was six or eight, I think it was 6, Colossi that were cut from the original game. Now, I understand, maybe they were cut for reasons, because maybe they thought some of them were too similar to others, or, you know, maybe they didn't have time, whatever. If you're remaking Shadow of the Colossus, take those Colossi that were cut, remake them if you have to, so that they fit in and they feel different and what have you, blah blah blah, but add those Colossi. You know what I mean? Like, if you're going to remake the game, put the extra Colossi in, remake the controls, don't change the feel of the game, don't put, you know, like, regular enemies and stuff like that all over the place, because a big part of Shadow of the Colossus is that you feel alone in a strange land. It's just you and the Colossi. I get that. So don't fuck with the feel of the game and that sort of thing, but at the same time, you're going to remake it properly, don't just remake the same game. Anyway, hello.
Ah, another adventurer. If you've come looking for salt rice, you'll have better luck in the market. A slim harvest, you know, and we're a bit short-handed at the moment. My son, Sathan, has gone missing, you see. You haven't run into him, have you?
No. I've actually come to ask you if you'd be interested in selling your farm.
Wouldn't I? I gave up work as a financier in Balmora for a chance at the simple life. I love it here, but my wife... she struggles with the agrarian life. We'd jump at the chance to leave, believe me. But not before finding our boy.
Oh, you son of a bitch. If I find your son, you'll sell me your plot?
Yes, in an instant. Like I said, Nineveh's practically packed her bags already. If you bring back our boy, we'll sell. Sathan's always been a thrill-seeker. Probably got lost in that Daedric ruin, Esutanimus. You'll find it just east of here.
So apparently you know exactly where he is, so how is he lost? What can you tell me about... Wow, my voice cracked. What can you tell me about this Daedric ruin?
It's called Esutanimus.
You told me that, yeah.
Sathan's taken an interest in Daedric history. Waste of time if you ask me, but I do admire his enthusiasm. We spoke about the shrine just a few days before he vanished. Apparently it venerates that monster, Molag Bal.
Have you seen any Daedra there?
I don't go anywhere near that place.
Clearly not, you
We've got
giant
enough
pussy.
troubles here. Lean harvests, clumsy Telvanni wizards, my wife hen pecking me to death. No, I'll not invite some plague from the House of Troubles as well.
Alright, I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Seryo. Be careful, and 3 protect you.
I'd rather more than 3 protect... God damn it, I didn't think I was on my horse. I'd rather more than 3 protect me, but I'll take it, I guess. It's over there. That's quite far away. What is this? Oh, it's Voss. Okay, so we haven't done the main quest of Voss, which is probably that quest that we saw by the way shrine, which is why it is blacked out. Who are you? Are you the wife?
Did I hear you correctly? Are you going to find my boy?
Take that as a yes.
Oh, 3, bless you. Bring him back safe, please.
I'll try, baby. Nice flower you got in your hair. Alright. I'll see you there. The hell's going on here? Severak loyalist, and this guy said have mercy. Is he a slave? What's going on?
Well?
Can I talk to the slave dude?
Arms for an unworthy beggar.
Oh, he's a beggar, alright. I thought he was about to get executed or something like that. Maybe, you know, like Aladdin style, like, you stole a loaf of bread, street rat. I wish I had my voice right now. I could do a great Jafar impression. At least when I say street rat. I could do...
I'm desperate.
Yes, so am I. I haven't had sex in weeks. I can do Jafar saying street rat. Other than that, not so much.
Where is it? Where is she?
Winged Twilight?
Not
Whoa!
again!
See, now that's a Winged Twilight. And I was very confused why that said Winged Twilight on that man's head. Now I know. Alright then. A little buggy, but sure, whatever. Let's murder the Winged Twilight. Because we can. These things are I can't stress enough. Like, Christ, man. They hurt in Morrowind. They really do. Right now, as you can see, it's doing some damage to me, but yeah, Elder Scrolls Online seems... I will say, if I do have a complaint about Elder Scrolls Online, and obviously, you know, so far I think it's pretty fucking good, but too damn easy. And I never thought I'd say that, because most MMOs will beat your ass to make you team up with people. I do like that. See, I want it to be soloable, but I don't know, man. Like it's like you see the Winged Twilight. Ooh, the Winged Twilight's not really doing much damage to me at all. Well fitted, reduce the cost of sprinting, roll, dodging, sure, whatever. Right, we took them. So it's basically a slightly better version of what we have, except it gives magic instead of stamina. I think I will equip it. Yes. Yes, we'll go with that. Hey, I wanted to be soloable, but you can see the Winged Twilight wasn't really doing much damage to me.
Over here.
And that was doing more than most. So, I don't know. It does feel a bit too easy, but at the same time, I'm more in this for the quests and the storylines and the characters and that sort of thing, as opposed to, like, how hard is the combat. And as you see, there are challenging things, like what we just did with the area boss, or whatever you want to call that, world boss.
Someone without wings and razor-sharp teeth. There's a sight for sore eyes.
And then I, like, open my mouth and I'm like, Sethine Rendo? Whatever. Dave, your parents sent me.
That's me, Sethine Rendo,
There you go.
explorer extraordinaire. My parents are worried. Typical. My mother barely trusts me to push a broom, let alone investigate a ruin. Of course, things could be better. I've attracted the attention of some winged twilights.
Winged. Don't give me that shit. It's not winged. Get out of here. What do you mean attracted?
Every time I try to make my escape, they swoop down on my head. Not to hurt me, mind you. They just sort of tussle my hair with their claws and push me back into the ruins, cooing all the while. I think they see me as some kind of pet.
How very peculiar. I'll distract them, you make a run for it.
A daring escape. You'll have to slay them, eh? Pity. Of course, I did see them tear an Ashlander apart as he wandered by, so I won't shed too many tears. I'll make a run for it. We can meet up west of here towards Voss. Be careful.
Get ready. I'll distract them. Let's go. I sound even more grizzled right now. Get your freaking ass moving, man, you slow bastard. Also, like, why are you running in a big, like, open circle?
The matriarch is coming! Be careful! I'll run straight back to Voss!
The matriarch. Ooh. Chavo. Dun, dun, dun. Chavo dough. So you're gonna be a little tougher, are you? And a freaking piece of me ain't got nothing on me. Ain't got nothing on me. You see what I mean? Like, this is Twilight Matriarch. Freaking winged. See, like, that's what makes me think that when they're saying, Dreg instead of Droff, that I don't necessarily trust them that it's actually Drake. But then again, everyone was saying Drake. But clearly some people, some of the voice actors, because, you know, spoilers, they're voice actors, the ones that are reading their scripts, like, oh, you gotta say Winged Twilight, and they've just read it as winged. It's not winged, it's winged. Winged doesn't make sense. Winged makes sense. What a bloody tit. Alright, so he's over there. I think we're good, so I will see you over by that prick. What up?
You came after me? You're getting as bad as Mother. I'm not a child.
Believe me, I'd rather be bagging our crop. But you know how your mother is. She won't give me a moment's peace.
Fine. I just need a breather.
Am I supposed to talk to him now? I don't know. No, I'm supposed to talk to you. I'm gonna talk to you first. No, I can't. Alright, screw it.
There you are. Sorry to check up on you. I knew you had the situation well in hand.
Liar.
But Nineveh practically kicked me out. Said not to come back without Sathan. I'm glad I won't be going back empty-handed.
He attracted the attention, not attentions, of some winged Twilights.
Attracted the attentions? Never mind. I don't want to know. I'll miss this place, but Vec knows I'm not much of a farmer. I'm just glad I got to thank you in person. Your partner, Mehz, already paid me for the deed to the property.
My partner? I don't have a partner.
What? Oh dear. The fellow was very convincing. Caught me right before I set out to find Sathan.
That son of a bitch.
He wasn't much of a conversationalist. Just paid me a hefty sum of gold and snatched up the deed. He set out toward Voss once we finished the sale.
Alright, time to get kneecap breaking again. Alright, so where is this bastard? Set towards Voss, he's over there. Alright, let's go track him down. I'll have you know that's my property. You will respect my authority and my property. You stay there, I'll do your quest later, buddy. Don't you worry, we'll do it. Because that's what we do quests. Right, they're NPCs, just checking. Can I go up here? Are they going to invisible wall me? No, they let me up, surprising.
Good. Deal with any loose ends.
Damn it, I have to get off the bloody horse. Huh, okay, he's an enemy. Well, when in Rome, murder fools. Didn't mean to press that button.
Well, if it isn't my favorite loose end, time to tie it
What
off.
the? How did you get over there? You confused the crap out of me. So who are you? What do you mean favorite loose end? Wait, Murtis Othrun. Look, my memory's bad. I know we dealt with a dude called Othrun earlier. I can't remember exactly who this is. But clearly it's there. At least I think we did. Oh, maybe it was just him saying, oh, your partner Murtis or whatever. Dude, there's so many names, and I'm so bad with remembering names. This is why I call people Dave, dude. I can't be dealing with it. Kidoki. 6 gold, more than that boss dropped. Warrior Poet's Ice Staff. Looks pretty cool. Part of the Warrior Poet set. Increases physical and spell penetration by a shitload. Deals magic damage and restores 700 health. Life rate. That seems pretty good. That seems pretty good. We don't have space though, of course, because we never have space for anything. Let's get rid of... I don't know. What can we get rid of, Governor? What do I have here that's, you know, just for selling... I have a chamber pot. It's worth 40 gold, though. That's pretty good. Oh, don't we have, yeah, we have this recipe. Let's take that, and you know, let's equip it, because we haven't used the stuff in a while. This one seems pretty cool. It is two-handed, of course it is. Son of a bitch. What? Oh, because I would have to take off my shield. Apparently, the shield being equipped doesn't count as being in my inventory. I don't really understand that, to be honest, because, you know, video games. But there you go. What do we get rid of? I don't know. What? I have no idea. Let's get... See, I don't know what's valuable. Let's get rid of the frickin' honey. Destroy. Alright, now let me equip the bloody stuff. I like it. Looks cool. Alright, so... Othman Mertis Othran, it brought me great joy to hear you accepted my contract. You come highly recommended despite your arcane handicaps. This task requires discretion and fear. Some measure of martial prowess. If the stories are true, you possess both in ample measure. The recently elevated Argonian Sun and Shadow shows ambition well beyond her station. My contacts tell me she plans to purchase land outside Voss from Master Firith, one of my witless rivals. The task is simple. Travel to Voss and keep watch for Sun and Shadow's associate. That'll be me. Once this henchman chooses a plot, swoop in, secure the deed, and make haste to a secluded spot. Use the enclosed calling crystal to signal me. I will travel to your location and exchange the second half of your fee for the deed. While I prefer a clean and bloodless acquisition, do not hesitate to use lethal force if necessary. I hope my faith in you is not misplaced. Remember, you serve the great house Telvanni. Bring honor to yourself and your house. I think that's a J, either a J or a T. Right. Alright, so we gotta go back to Sun and Shadow. I'm gonna travel from here because it will save me a little bit of money. So I'll see you there. Alrighty, we are back at Sun and Shadow's house. Let's go have a chat with her, shall we? Get out of the way, bear. What up? I said, what up?
Back so soon? Well, you're quite the negotiator. I trust you found a suitable property outside Voss.
No, exactly. A dark elf swept in, brought the deed, and gave it to a wizard named Jinrisa. Oh, I guess I know the name.
Jinrisa. Interesting. That envious hag never misses an opportunity to stick a thumb in Firith's eye. Listen carefully. I need you to acquire that deed as quickly as possible, before she makes it public that she's bought land near Voss.
And how do you suggest I do that?
I suggest you use all available means. You can begin by searching the Adepts Hall in Tel Naga. I will warn you that the Adepts Hall is not open to outsiders. You'll need to be careful while searching for the deed so as not to raise suspicion.
Okie dokie.
Jinris has offered us a chance to double our winnings. If we acquire the deed and embarrass her in the process, Firith's bound to support my promotion.
Right, we are almost at an hour, and I really shouldn't make these episodes go over an hour. Yeah, I kind of shouldn't. Where do we need to go? She said Tel Naga, I believe, which is, I think, to the south? Oh, wait, what? Oh, no, never mind. What the hell am I thinking? I was thinking of, like, Tel Voss or something. Yeah, Tel Naga is just the big-ass building in the middle. Alright, well, in that case, let's at least do this next part, and then we'll probably end it after that, because by my counting, by counting, I mean literally I have a timer. It says I'm at, like, 59 minutes. Got a couple to cut out, so if we're quick here, I might just about be able to keep this under an hour. I really shouldn't be going over an hour, because then they'll end up being, you know, like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and an hour is, you know, what I consider to be about as long as an episode should be at maximum. I try and keep them to like 45 minutes, but that very rarely actually works out, so, like I say, I would like to finish this quest this episode, but in the interest of keeping it under the hour mark... What? What? Oh, it's the door at the back. It wasn't even the teleporter. I was so confused just then. But anyway, in the interest of keeping it... I guess I just... Alright. Should have been careful there. Shit. Oh, this is gonna suck. Oh, there's a guy right there. Well, we gotta stealth this section. Yeah, let's put it this way. We're gonna end up over an hour. But, hopefully only just. I'm just gonna go real quick here. Apparently I'm detected. Screw you. Whatever, I do what I want. Nope. Run! Run, goddammit! Out of the way! Ah, ah shit, now the guards are gonna be after me. Not good, man. Not good. Alright, we gotta go. We've left the restricted area. Yeah, I think the guards will be after me. And I really don't want them to catch me, because they're gonna try and take my stolen goods. And I've got some things that I've stolen that I really should have sold already, and I haven't. Because I suck. Alright, she's down here. What up?
Did you find the deed? I'd hate to think that clumsy wizard Jinrissa outnixed me on this.
Oh, I did get the deed back from Jinrissa. You can give it to Firith as you planned. For some reason, I was reading that, and I was like, yeah, that's what she's gonna say. No, no, that's me.
Oh, no, no. I can't do it myself. It's not subtle, or even polite. If a Telvanni just bluntly demands this thing or that service. I'm sorry to impose once again, but could you give the deed to Master Firith on my behalf?
I suppose so, you lazy bitch.
I know I've asked a lot, trust me. Payment is forthcoming. Just offer the deed to Firith and tell him that Sun in Shadow would like his written support for elevation to the rank of retainer. Make it subtle, but not too subtle, you know.
So where can I find Master Firith?
Just west of here, in a place called Hanoud. Firith values his privacy, so be wary of Atronachs and traps, and don't be surprised if he's a bit, eccentric. Meet me in the council hall when you return. I have a very good feeling about this.
Alrighty, because we are not going to get to do this quest, or, you know, the entirety of it, this episode, without dragging on for very, very long, I am going to end it here. We will finish up the quest next time, no doubt. I'm very intrigued to see where this goes. I'm also very intrigued to see if she actually does free this dude, because I really don't think she will. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Outro. Already apologies about the voice, but I do want to give a quick shout out to this month's $10 plus tier patrons. So thank you very much to Don Lobo, RB Jiggered, Arctic Stoat, Billy9, Dr. Papa Penguin, Philip Rep, aka Bebop56210, Grandpa Gus, Source of Success, and Hitbox. It does mean a hell of a lot to me. I could not do this without your support, and of course, thank you very much to everybody in the lower tiers as well, including the $5 plus tier patrons who should be on the screen any moment. And again, everybody in the lower tiers. I really couldn't do this without you. It means so much to me, you have no idea. If you want to become a patron, you can do so at patreon.com/MrAndersonLP. $10 plus tier will get your name shout out at the end of the video. $5 plus tier will get your name on the screen at the end of the video. But most of all, just thank you for watching. It means a lot to me. Good night, everybody, and goodbye.